Okie dokie, so let's talk about some listings, break some things down. Haven't done this in a few days. I've been caught up in some news and just regular discussion videos and talking about that Q&A TFW dropped a little while ago, a lot of juicy info in that. I'm probably going to drop another video or two talking about some interesting answers Mark gave. And with these listings here, I'm going to probably drop a couple more videos on this in the month of June, breaking down some things and just doing some extended discussion, because that original video, it was just a lot to go through, and I wasn't able to talk about everything as in depth as I wanted to. So with this video here, as you can tell by the title, we have a Red Alert MINICON pack listing that I want to discuss. We got word in that Q&A that Mark is going to be doing more Armada MINICONs. We have this listing here. So I'm thinking this is going to be Red Alert in his Power Links color scheme, and then they're going to be doing a pack that's either just his MINICON, similar to what they did in 2023, with the Power Links Hotshot release. That was a Pulse exclusive. It came with him, some extra weapons and blast effects, and his Jolt MINICON. It wasn't his Power Links colors, it was the regular Jolt, so I'm assuming if that is the same, it would probably just be the regular color for Red Alert's MINICON and not the Power Links color scheme. Which, again, it would be kind of odd, but, you know, obviously we all want the complete pair with the original color scheme of these characters, so it does kind of make sense from a money-making and marketing perspective. But also at the same time, with how Mark has been talking about with these MINICONs the last year or so, it would make more sense if this is more of a box set with multiple MINICONs. You got the repaint of Red Alert, and then you pack in like 3 or 4 MINICONs for the Autobots and Decepticons that we've gotten so far from Armada. You know, Leader 1, Spark Plug, maybe the other repaint for Jolt, the more dark orange or red color scheme, and then you pack in Red Alert's MINICON, and Starscream's MINICON Swindle too, and maybe get in Sideswipe's MINICON, maybe do the repaint of Galvatron's MINICON. That's just me kind of thinking a bit more lucrative, but I think they would be a bit more reserved and save the repaint MINICONs for some other time. I think if it is going to be a box set, they're going to pack in Swindle, Leader 1, Spark Plug, Red Alert's MINICON, and possibly the other color for Jolt to go along with Power Links Hotshot, because, you know, he's like the Bumblebee of Armada. He's a pretty popular character. And no, this is not Copium, because he's one of my favorite Transformers characters, and he's the mascot of the channel. I'm just thinking from like a business and marketing perspective, they probably would want to get Hotshot's other MINICON color out there for Jolt. But at the same time, I don't really know what they would want to do, man. It just seems like they've been all over the place with Generations updates that's not G1. Beast Wars, I feel like because of it being G1 adjacent, they get things done a lot better in terms of accuracy, even though they do take a lot of liberties. I just feel like with Unicron Trilogy especially, like, they're doing stuff that makes them accurate, but then they're not packing in their gimmicks or their MINICONs. They're leaving out stuff, they're leaving out details, and they're not doing the characters justice and their designs justice, like Vector Prime being a retool of freaking G-Axis of all characters instead of being a brand new mold. It makes no sense to me. So I just don't really know what their game plan is with these Armada updates going forward, because we don't even have Demolisher or Cyclonus on the horizon for 2026. We have a lot of these listings leaked, and they're not even coming in the foreseeable future from what we know right now, at least. I mean, they still could come in 2026 as like an exclusive, or maybe even in the main line. I'm not sure how many slots left we don't know about for 2026 Age of the Primes, but it's probably not many. So it's just very confusing. So your guess is honestly as good as mine on what they could be doing here. But if I had to assume, it's probably just going to be Red Alert with his MINICON and Power Links colors, or they may pack in a couple more MINICONs from other characters as a little box set to finally get those MINICONs out there, because they do know there's a lot of hype to get them, but you know, as usual, Hasbro's just taking their sweet time because they want people to keep buying with each line. They want to make sure they leave out certain characters from every cartoon or comic so they could string us along and release each character year by year, you know, so people can keep buying, which sucks, but that's just the nature of the game, I guess. And this other listing that I want to talk about in this video is Energon 4. What the hell could this be, y'all? I'm thinking that, you know, deep down, my heart wants it to be something from the actual Energon cartoon, so Hasbro can stop treating it like a redheaded stepchild and actually get some updates out there, as opposed to a crappy core class of one of the greatest Megatron designs in the franchise. You know, that doesn't feel likely, especially with the answer Mark gave during the Q&A not too long ago. He basically ignored TFW asking for Beast Machines and Energon, and he mentioned Machine Wars instead, which is a D-list KB Toys exclusive subline from almost 30 years ago, as opposed to doing stuff from actual mainline commercial cartoons that have cult followings and that people really want to see updates of these characters and designs in the modern era. But hey, I digress. I mean, it's whatever at the end of the day what the business side of Hasbro and these designers want to make for these toy lines. But I don't know, hopefully that it's something, you know, that's really cool, that's going to warrant this taking up a slot for 2026. Because I'm just thinking about things. Maybe it could be something from the Primes in terms of some mythic character that comes with a MacGuffin. That could be cool. Or maybe it's some army builder. Or maybe it's some weaponizer, because Mark was talking about bringing back weaponizers with like Insecticons and stuff. So maybe it's like a recolor of one of them, or remolded into an Insecticon being a weaponizer. It could be a bunch of different things I'm not even thinking of right now. But my mind just keeps going to, what if it's the Shattered Glass Wheeljack mold with those two Energon Downshift cannons repainted into Energon Downshift? That would be really sick. Finally getting something out there. You know, they could pack in the exosuit, maybe some other accessories and MacGuffin pieces. Make them a Hasbro Pulse exclusive, or online retailer exclusive or something. That would be sick. But, you know, I'm just speculating here. I don't know anything for sure. We're just going to have to wait and see. But hopefully it's something that actually warrants whatever this is being released. And yeah, guys, let me know down in the comments below. What do y'all think these two listings are going to be next year? And yeah, thank y'all for watching this video. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.